Mother. She saw me.
Time capsule. 1960. Property of Johnny Witherspoon. Dad!
No magic here, you.
Sometimes it gives me the extra edge I need to stay on top.
Who's that girl? Soon to be Mrs. John Witherspoon.
I got the keys. Why do you have them? Your daughter got drunk.
Grown-ups are always telling kids it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. Then how come they always keep score?
Orange for a wedgie.
Who's ahead?
Be still. It's hard to play with all the yammering going on.
Captain's ahead.
All right, sports and leisure. What has 336 dimples?
Kirk Douglas family reunion.
That's all right. Just make all the jokes you want. You have exactly 20 seconds.
Repeat question.
What has 336 dimples? Well, that's very good, Gus. I read a magazine where it says games like this are good for people of our age because it keeps the gray matter sharp.
Did your magazine also tell you that this little box is full of dribble that nobody ever uses, ever, for anything?
Thoughts are things. I picked up one of these subliminal mind control tapes to help me with my fight to keep the fat down, and the darn thing worked. Thoughts are things.
I hate to burst your bubble, Joe, but the battle's still on.
Well, all right. Maybe I haven't won yet down here, but up here I'm a winner because it does work. Thoughts are things.
What are you talking?
Well, the philosophy is simple. You can make anything you want, all your daydreams, you can make them happen if you will just think it. That's all. Don't you understand? No. Thoughts become things. That's the basis behind it.
I'll never have a chance to beat you if you don't roll the dice now.
Gus, it's simple. This morning, before I came over here, I meditated. I saw us playing this game. I saw myself winning. It really happened. You have beat me at poker. You beat me at ping pong. You even beat me at my game, horseshoes. But no more. You're not going to beat me anymore because it worked.
Would you roll the dice? Come on.
All right.
Bonnie, we're gonna get called. Would you relax? I have it all under control.
We're supposed to find sponsors for the softball team. We're just getting a head start. You know, I've never cut class before. Consider it one of the perks for being a brain. Failing students have been doing it for years, and it's about time we get our fair share.
Is that deep enough yet? Nope. 2 more inches.
Oh, come on, Molly. Give me a break.
The book says the hole has to be at least 12 inches deep.
What's the difference?
Would you like it if your roots got squashed?
Molly, you're looking at a man who's about to quit.
You can be replaced. Arthur! Come here, boy. Come on, Arthur. Bone, Arthur. Bone. Find the bone. Find the bone, Arthur. Find the bone.
You found something.
What
Look
is
out,
it?
Arthur. No.
Don't get dirt on me.
Just help me.
Okay. Okay, look out. What is it?
Get away. Here it comes. Time capsule. 1960. Property of John Witherspoon. Dad!
So that's where you live? Cute. All it needs is a wicked witch and some gingerbread. Would you relax? Who's gonna see you?
My grandfather.
Well, he'd have to have X-ray vision to see through these windows.
You don't know my grandfather.
Who's that?
That's my mother. She saw me.
Hi, Mrs. Witherspoon.
What are you doing?
Saving your neck.
Wait!
Hi. I'm Bonnie Peterson, Chris's friend.
Well, hi, Bonnie. Chris, what are you doing home from school? You're not sick, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Did they cancel your classes?
We're on a special assignment from our PE class.
A special assignment from PE? Well, that's a first.
Mrs. Witherspoon, did you know that girls are prohibited from trying out for the boys' softball team?
Maybe that's why they call it a boys' game, huh?
We're trying to round up support for a girls' team.
I think that's fair.
Chris thought you might like to be our coach.
Oh, Chris, goodness. Well, I'm no athlete. And I've got a lot of overtime this month. It won't work.
Well, how about umpire? You only have to show up for the game.
Well, Bonnie, you don't give up, do you?
Mom, you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
I know that. Oh, goodness. All right, I can do that. Just give me a lot of notice, okay?
Great.
Let's get these right in the kitchen.
Okay.
Hurry up!
Thanks. What a hunk of junk. Captain Maniac Rocket Gun? Who's Captain Maniac?
Who's Ike?
He's the president. He's the one Grandpa likes.
Open this.
I don't know. I mean, what if Dad never wanted anybody to see this stuff?
They would have thrown it out instead.
I just feel like we're snooping.
Maybe we are, but it's a good kind of snooping. Maybe this junk will help us find out more about Dad. How old would he have been then?
I don't know, about 15 or 16, something like that.
Well, he's our dad. He'd want us to know all we could about him. Pictures of Dad. Look at this haircut. If he wasn't Dad, I'd call him a nerd.
Look at that. He's about Chris's age in that picture.
But maybe that's the way guys were supposed to look then. There's this girl with him.
"1959 prom. Night of 1,000 stars. Me and Janie McCormick. The soon-to-be Mrs. John Witherspoon."
Is it because we're girls? Is that the reason?
No.
Look, Bonnie, I'd give it up. I mean, when he says no, it's
Is it because we're amateurs?
No.
Almost set up here, Gus.
Then how come?
What?
How come?
The sun. That's it. It's the sun. I don't like the sun. I used to like it, but nowadays it makes me squint. You understand? So I don't like the sun.
In other words, I can't change your mind.
Look at there. Who said that honor students are only book smart?
Well, you'll be missing a great time.
Young lady, I've said no twice, and I've told you you can't change my mind. Aren't you getting the picture?
And what about you, Mr. Kaplan?
How about me?
Would you like to coach our team?
What's so funny about that?
I just got a picture of you coaching girls softball.
Gus, the only reason you're carrying on like this is because you lost to me for the first time in your life, and the simple truth of the matter is you're jealous. All right, I want to know one thing and just one thing only. What? Not from you. What's the name of this baseball team I'm supposed to be managing?
You're great, Mr. Kaplan.
Until I figure out what to do next. That time capsule is a secret, understand?
Can't we at least tell Mom?
No, especially not Mom. Don't know how she's gonna take this.
Take what?
That maybe Dad was in love with someone else.
Your grandfather's a trip. Is he always like that?
What you see is what you get.
Oh, I bet you know how to con him if there's something you really want.
Con Grandpa? No way, not ever.
They all can be conned. You just have to know the right buttons to push.
Well, I don't think I could, and I wouldn't want to anyway. What's this?
Beer.
Be serious, I know that. Is it yours?
It's my father's. He borrowed my car last night and forgot to take it in the kitchen.
He borrowed your car? Well, that's a switch.
With a car like this, who could blame him? Catch you later.
Bye.
We're not just a team, we're a family. The Rocking Robins are not just a softball team. We're a benevolent force. Believe it or not, your minds are the most powerful muscles you have. We will win because our minds will make it happen. Each day before practice, we will meditate together as a team. We will seek out the sublime. We will concentrate on being the best we can be. And our minds will make it happen. All right, down on the ground. Let's get into the lotus position. All right, close your eyes and concentrate. Seek out that cool, soft, shady bower of serenity that lies within. Breathe deeply, and remember that each breath contains the key to inner strength. And out goes the bad air. In comes the good air.
Well, how'd it go, honey?
Awful. Look, I need to talk to you about something, but I don't have much time.
Shoot.
Because I have a lot of homework to do, so why don't we just cut a bunch of stuff?
Cut what bunch of stuff? What do you mean?
Whenever I need you to do me a favor, we always have to go through this little ritual. I ask, you say no. I tell you how important it is to me. You tell me that it wasn't like that in the old days, and I tell you that this isn't the old days anymore. Then you look like you're about to explode, and then you finally say yes, but you act like you hate it. Well, I have a lot of homework tonight, so I can't go through all that. So could we just go right to the ending? Where you tell me whether you'd be willing to help Joe Kaplan coach the team? Because you'd really be helping me out.
Sometimes I find you remarkable. Okay.
Thanks.
Hello, Gladys, my little Coronado Island Edelweiss. Put your husband Joe on the phone. You may tell him his third base coach is calling.
Are you sure she still lives here?
There was only 2 Jenny McCormicks in the phone book. And one was a snotty teenager with her own phone. I ruled her out right away. This has got to be the one.
Did you call her?
Yeah, but the line was busy.
What would you have said to her? Shh.
Someone's coming out. She's not as pretty as Mom.
Who is?
Hello? Hi. Can I help you with something?
What's your name?
Why do you want to know?
It's a club initiation. I have to ask 10 total strangers what their names are. You're number 8.
Well, then, it's Jenny McCormick.
Hi.
Hi. Is this young man your boyfriend?
No, he's my brother.
Well, good luck with your initiation, young master.
Kaplan. David and Molly Kaplan. We better be going. Bye.
Gus, why don't you take the outfield and work them? I'll take the other half, and I'll start batting practice right now. But please, remember, thoughts are things. Thoughts are things.
I have thoughts I'd like to share with you, Joe. But not in front of the kids. Come on, all the outfielders, come with me.
Come on.
Okay. Okay, the zen of softball, winning isn't important.
Winning is a habit acquired by beating the other fellow often enough. You understand me?
Before each game, I want you to visualize having a good time.
Remember, this is not a party.
Although softball is a competitive sport, I want you to have respect for your opponents.
The other team, they're nobody special. They put their jocks on one leg at a time.
Take pride in your uniform. That means that you have respect for your team. So keep it clean and iron.
This field out here, remember, it's made out of dirt. So don't be afraid to go out here and get sweaty and dirty. That's what this game is about.
When you get up to bat, I want you to think of that ball as if it were a fragile bird. And you want to help that fragile bird to take flight.
The ball, smash it. Knock the stuffing out of it. Pow! Right in the bleachers. Understand me?
I want you to go out there and have fun.
Now let's play ball.
Can you help me with this swing?
Hi. Oh, I've got some tuna in the icebox. See you guys later.
You're working on Saturday?
Well, there's a camera sale down at McMaster's. I don't want to be late for it.
Mom, we have to talk.
Okay. Can I wait till later?
Yeah, I can wait.
Oh, that's my boy. Thanks, sweetie. Tell you what. Why don't we just talk now, huh?
Wait here a minute.
All right. Went for a bike ride, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have a good time? Doesn't seem like you had a good time. My goodness. I've never seen these before. I didn't know your daddy was a lifeguard. Do you have any more?
Just this one.
You look so handsome in a tuxedo, huh? Who's the girl?
You're not mad? But he was gonna marry her.
Good thing for us he didn't do that, huh? Is that why you've been so upset all this time?
We thought you and Dad were just for each other.
You know, I had a boyfriend before I met your daddy. His name was Jimmy Kaufman. He was a very nice boy, and I thought I loved him, and we even talked about getting married someday.
Why didn't you then?
Get married? Oh, I don't know. I guess it just wasn't the marrying kind of love. It wasn't...
The real thing?
Right. Your daddy was the real thing. David. There are lots of different kinds of love for different times in a person's life, you know. And this Jenny was the right person for your daddy at that time. Probably his first love. And probably a very sweet girl. And if he were here, he would probably think of her with great tenderness. So I think we should too.
I don't want to think of him. Anybody but you. Come on, Arthur.
Come on, boy.
My mom's probably holding dinner for us.
I bet she's made liver.
Pot roast. Can I have a sip?
Probably not.
Why?
I don't want to get your mom and grandpa down on me. This is pineapple juice plus
Plus what?
vodka. Don't give me any attitude. You're supposed to be my friend.
Do you do this a lot?
What? Drink? That's when I need to kick back. It's really a drag being Miss Perfect all the time. You ought to know what I mean. You're one of the wonderful group, too. Look, I have this under control. I can stop whenever I want to.
Then why don't you? I mean, why don't you stop all this right now?
Because I don't want to.
Bonnie, what you need is help.
What I need is something to eat.
No, I mean, drinking is stupid enough, but drunk driving is suicide.
I'm not drunk. I'm just a little buzzed. Just give me the keys.
No way.
Just give me the keys.
No!
Give me the keys!
No!
Chris, wait!
Give me the keys.
No!
You're not going to walk all the way home, are you? It's 10 miles to your house.
I don't care how far I have to walk, but you're not getting these keys.
You better not tell anyone, Chris. I'm counting on you. I mean it.
I'll bet he saved 100 box tops for that ray gun, and all it ever did was pinch his fingers.
I don't like this, Gus. She's late. She hasn't called. I'm worried about her.
I know it. And if she don't come home pretty soon, I'm going after her. I think that's her.
Come in here, miss. You're late and you haven't called, and I've been worried sick about you.
I'm sorry I'm late.
No, you don't, young lady. That's not near good enough. Now, you sit down there. Sit down. You can't do this, you know. Stay out without calling or letting anybody know where you've been or what you've been doing. If something's on your mind, out with it. What is it?
I need to talk to you about Bonnie.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like a rat. Maybe I shouldn't have told you about Bonnie.
Nope, you did the right thing. Sometimes you gotta help your friends whether they want your help or not. Good?
Mm-hmm. You going?
Unless you don't want me to.
You think it'll help?
I don't know, honey.
She's such a good girl.
But we can't let her walk all the way home now, can we?
Right.
You all right?
I knew she'd tell you.
I knew you knew she'd tell me. Come on, looks like you need a lift home.
you have any more gum?
Sure.
Thanks.
You know, you kind of remind me of a fella I used to know.
And how's that?
Oh, he drank too much and at the wrong time, just like you. They called him Crazy Horse.
Let me guess, he was an Indian.
He might have been. Anyway, he worked on the railroad. That's how come I knew him. He was the life of the party and everybody's best friend when he was drinking.
A party terrorist.
Yeah. Yeah, a party terrorist. And you know, it almost killed him.
Are you sure I can't get you something, Mr. Witherspoon?
She is so upset about losing her keys. It was a birthday gift.
I got the keys.
She didn't lose them.
Why do you have the keys?
My granddaughter took them. Your daughter got drunk.
Mr. Witherspoon, are you sure it wasn't a first-time thing? I mean, all kids try drinking once in a while.
Do they? I'm not sure about that. But I am sure it's your daughter's first time.
Based on what evidence?
Look in her handbag.
Mr. Witherspoon, I don't mean to offend you, but times have changed since you were a young man. Today's kids have a great deal of peer pressure. You may be a little too old to understand that.
Not offended. And I may be. But you look in her handbag.
Let's get one thing straight. My daughter has never given us any trouble. Well, granted, she's not perfect, but she's near.
Must be tough being near perfect.
If Bonnie has a problem, any problem, we would be the first to know about it.
I hope that's right, madam.
Well, thank you for your concern. It's well meant, but misplaced.
I hope so. Anyway, I said what I had to say, and I could find my way to the door. Good night.
You know, I don't want you to think we're being cavalier about this, Mr. Witherspoon. We'll keep our eyes open, see what she has to say. Though it wouldn't surprise me if her story differs from that of your granddaughter.
Me either. Good night.
Oh, Mr. Kaplan.
My name's not Kaplan.
I didn't think so. Are you going to tell me your real name?
Witherspoon.
You're Johnny's son.
And daughter.
Oh, I can see the resemblance.
You dated our dad.
I certainly did.
Were you in love with him?
Oh, yes.
Do you miss him?
Sometimes.
Here.
Well, don't you want to keep this?
No. You keep it. We've got no use for it.
Okay, Chrissy.
Hey! That's the way. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good hit. All right, who's next here? Who's next? Got a hitter here now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Be tough in there now. No smiling now. Standing there and hit now. Be tough. Be tough in there now. All right, way to shoot. A lot of chatter. This is your team up here. There, she ripped it. That's good. All right, who's next? Where's Bonnie? You lose your keys again? Well, come talk to me. Come on. Come here. What is it now? What's troubling you?
You know what Bonnie's short for?
Nope.
Bonita.
Uh-huh.
You know what Bonita is Spanish for?
Sure.
Pretty. It's bad enough I have to be so perfect in school. I have to try and be pretty on top of it. My parents are okay people. Sometimes they just short circuit. They wait and hope things will get better on their own. Like magic.
No magic here, you.
Sometimes there is. Sometimes it gives me the extra edge I need to stay on top.
A lot of nonsense. Wow. The reason you're on top is you're smart and you work hard. Not this.
Tell me that story about Crazy Horse again, I'll barf.
Not going to bother. But I am going to tell you this. Don't take life so serious, honey. Take it easy. Give yourself a break once in a while, for crying out loud. Stop your silliness.
It's easy to give advice.
You want to come to the game?
I don't know.
I think you do know, and I don't think you're coming, are you? Well, it doesn't matter. Just a game, and there's lots of them. And there's lots of people playing them. Only one you. You fool around with this stuff, young lady, you're liable to kill yourself. Now, that's your right. I'd miss you. I'd miss you a lot. I've kind of got attached to you.
Just trying to scare me.
Yeah. But I'm telling you the truth, you know. And you don't need this no more.
Boy, oh boy, what a beautiful day for a ball game. Are you nervous about the game?
You know, you better wish us luck. I mean, we need all the help we can get.
Hey, what about your old coach? That's no compliment.
David and I have a bet going. The loser has to take out the garbage for a whole week.
Well, what's the bet on?
About who wins the game today? I'm betting on you.
Does that mean you bet against our team?
If you want to be technical, yes.
Can I come in?
No, you're already in.
I got the woolies about this game, Gus. You nervous?
No. One way to make a guy nervous, Joe, is keep asking him if you're nervous. You're the fourth person that asked me, am I nervous? I'm not nervous.
I wonder who that is.
I'll get it.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You know what? I have to go warm up. I'll see you later.
We'll see you there.
What is this?
It's my pep talk for the team. You can cue me. Make sure I get everything correct.
Okay. 1 loaf Russian rye bread, thin sliced. 6 bars bath soap. 6 rolls toilet tissue. Joe, this may not do it.
That means Gladys is giving a pep talk to the butcher at the Stop and Shop.
Mom, you better come.
Excuse me. Hi, can I help you?
Hello, I'm Sister Jennifer McCormick.
I have absolutely no idea what possessed me in the first place. I have no right to keep that photo. You're the ones that should have it.
You could probably get into trouble or something if you kept it home.
What, trouble?
Well, you know, you being a nun, you shouldn't have a picture of your old boyfriend lying around, should you? I mean, you can't be a nun and look like you're still carrying a torch, right?
David.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything out of line. It's just that you being a nun explains so much.
You know, I expect that if I walked out this door and didn't say anything further, that the two of you would think that you'd found what you were looking for, which is an easy answer. But it wouldn't be the truth. And that wouldn't be right for either of you or me. How old are you?
12.
8.
When I became a nun, you were 10 and you were 6. I was a nurse in the Navy and the Peace Corps. My becoming a nun had nothing to do whatsoever with anything between your father and me. Absolutely nothing.
Why'd you break up then?
Politics. Your father thought Kennedy walked on water, and I thought that Nixon was the second coming. Oh, as a nun, I should have probably phrased that differently. Oh, you got his eyes. You have his shy little smile. But what you're not going to get are simple answers. Oh, I wish I could be more helpful.
Come on, kids. We've got a ball game to get to. Let's get a move on. Go out in the car, and I'll be right out. I want to thank you for coming by. It means a lot to Molly and David. I know it does. There are a lot of loose strings when you lose somebody as young as they did. And this helps, meeting you.
I remember when Johnny got married. I saw your picture, and I remember thinking, what a pretty woman Johnny married.
Well, when I saw your prom picture, I thought what a pretty girl he was dating. The picture doesn't do you justice, though. Doesn't show your honesty. Doesn't show your compassion. I'm awfully glad I got to meet you, sister.
I'm glad to have met you, Mrs. Witherspoon.
Okay, the batting order is set. Are you guys ready to play?
We're as ready as we're gonna get.
Grandpa, there's someone in the locker room who wants to talk to us.
Oh.
Bonnie. She's not in any condition to play. We'll have to use Karen as a substitute.
Okay, that'll work for me.
Hang on to this.
Bonnie Patterson is out. Karen Stefko filling in. Ladies and gentlemen, Bonnie Peterson is out of the game. Karen Stefko is filling in as substitute.
Safe coming in here?
There's nobody in here but me.
Might be safe. Uh-huh. You wanted to see me?
I got a question that's been bothering me. Thought maybe you could help.
It's a possibility. What's the question?
Whatever happened to Crazy Horse? Did you ever get it together?
Yeah, sure. He's probably a pretty happy old man by now.
I tried, Gus. I really tried.
Well, that's a beginning, isn't it?
But I couldn't do it. You made me think I was strong enough to break this, but I was just fooling myself.
Well, maybe you can't do it by yourself. Honey, I don't know all the answers. Haven't even heard all the questions. But I can help you find some help.
I'm weak. I'm not like Crazy Horse.
Oh, I think you are. I think you're more like him than you know.
How do you know that?
Never mind about that. Point is, there's been a whole lot of people in a lot worse shape than you're in. Get a little help, pull their lives together, make some sense out of them.
Bonnie? Bonnie? What's wrong?
Witherspoon, this is getting a little out of hand.
You may know about softball, but when it comes to our daughters... Stop it! Look at me. It's true. Everything Mr. Witherspoon said about me is true. I drink. I drink a lot. I drink every day.
I drink because I'm scared. I think I'm an alcoholic. Please. I need help.
Have a good eye now.
Strike one.
Oh. You're the one, Daddy. You're the one. All right, way to go. All right, nobody hurt.
You're out. Batter up. Strike.
Oh.
Ball.
Come on. All right. Nobody hurt. Good girl.
Let's go! All right!
Play ball.
Okay, let's go. Stay right there now. All right, no picture here now. No picture.
Ball three.
Come on, Chris, be ready!
Lisa!
Come on!
Ball four. Take your base. Batter up.
Let's go, Natalie. Big stick is up now. All right, come back.
Ball one.
Let's go, Natalie. What time does it, kid?
Strike one.
Pass. Time.
Guys?
Joe?
Timeout.
I had to call your name because you weren't looking. I was trying to give you the signal.
I'm standing here right now. Now, what is it?
Suicide squeeze.
On we go. You get the signals?
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Okay, let's play ball.
Come on!
All right, be the one now. Big hitter now.
Come on, Natalie. See the ball.
Be a ripper now. Come on, out with it.
Come on, Mom!
You can't say it right in the net.
Wait a minute. If I hear one more argument, one more smart remark, you roll the showers. Is that clear? What do you want?
I was just on first base and nobody called timeout, so I think I just scored.
On INSP.
All right, I want to know one thing and just one thing only.
A lot of people have been asking lately.
What? Not from you.
When can they watch Our House?
Hold it, you got me hooked on now.
Well, I'll tell you. You can watch it every weeknight on INSP.
Great. Really?
Followed by The Waltons.
Well, what do you know about that? I think I'm more excited about it than you are.
Watch Our House. Followed by The Waltons. Weeknights at 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern on INSP. On INSP, in times of doubt and hardship, the human spirit triumphs through faith and the love of family. Weeknights on INSP are filled with inspired entertainment. Wind at My Back and Highway to Heaven. Weeknights starting at 5, only on INSP.
This was the year we went to Mirror Lake. It was the best vacation we ever had.
I caught my first fish there.
I put the worm on the hook.
I had my first crush on a guy. He was a forest ranger.
Well, I think your dad'd be proud to have it in his time capsule. And a little solder. It'll be ready to go back in the ground. Did you dig a hole?
Not me, Molly.
Got it covered.